New York, New York. Welcome to episode 5 of our NHL 25 New York Rangers franchise mode series. And in today's episode, we're going to finish year 2 simulation here. But first, I did want to go over a few things. Some pressing issues here. We do have some contract extensions that need to be handed out. Obviously, we tried extending Panarin in the offseason to a 3-year deal, and he declined, and since then has not wanted to sign an extension. But we're gonna try giving him a 2-year deal here. I wanna keep my options open. Obviously, he already dropped to an exact elite in potential, so that's a bit scary. I don't want to lock him up for 3 years, and if I'm gonna give him a trade clause, I want some flexibility on that. So 50% no trade list, I'm fine with that. And 10.75, we'll see what he says. 2 years, 10.75. If he declines this, oh well. Actually, I'm kind of debating over. He prefers a 1-year deal, which maybe I do too. Like, I usually don't like taking players past 35. Give him like a... none of this really changes. Give him like a 50%. 16-team no trade list, 1 year. See what he says to that. Obviously, Michelli. After the 10 mil, we only have about... Yeah, so for these two guys, we're going to qualify them. See what we can get done in the offseason. Yeah, that's about all we can do there. Goalies, Sogard, let's see if we can extend him. For sure. Like, I'd even do, like, a little bit more just to lock him up. Honestly, 3 years. Because I like this guy as our backup. Give him 0.95 for 3 years. I'm perfectly fine with that. Hopefully he says yes. We have our backup goalie locked up. But apart from that, what about our depth defenseman here? 1.5 for Mancini. Robertson wants to take a cheap deal now. Okay, sure. But apart from that, I do want to speak to some of our players on the line fits. I believe that is what I want to do here. The big one is going to be Josh Norris, hopefully getting him to fit better on the first line with our coach. Also, Adam Fox, his scheme fit isn't very good. So we'll see if we can... So, okay, boo. That sucks. He does not fit on our first pair very well, but I guess I'm going to keep on trying that, seeing if it works. Oh well. Panarin, I hopefully can fit on the first line. Yeah, I don't know what the odds on this actually working is, but I figured I might as well try it. Zibanejad on the second, so he's very adaptable, and he doesn't want to. Oh man. So I'm really hoping Josh Norris can change, but Lafreniere, of course, he's on the first line. Perfect, all right. This is the big one, because, I mean, we need this top line to start, or not this top line. I feel like Panarin and... there we go, perfect. Panarin and Lafreniere are playing fine, but I really do want to boost up Josh Norris's play a bit. So hopefully that'll help. Matias Michelli, might as well try and get the second line. He doesn't want to, that's alright. We're going to do this for like all of our players, except for the bottom. What's it called? The fourth line I'm not so worried about, but at least the top 3 lines. We'll try and do this. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know you could even do this up until a few days ago. So I've just been, yeah, like, I don't think. Oh, perfect. Okay, so Jacob Chikrin, we do have him on the first line defense, so we'll get him on that. Schneider, I'm pretty sure he already, no, he doesn't fit the second yet, so we're gonna see if he can fit the second, and he says no. And Brandon Othman is one that I really want to, can hopefully fit better on the second line. Filipino, he doesn't want to either. Capo Caco on the third line, I believe. Yeah. No, none of these guys are interested in changing their scheme fits, but you know, it's worth a shot. Any little bit of chemistry boost helps. So, Will Cooley as well. Try and get him on the third line. And he wants to. That's great. Alrighty. So, I'm pretty sure that's it. Except for Othman. Yeah, we do want to do Othman as well. Perfect. Line 2. Alright, let's see if our chemistry changes at all. I'm sure at least the first line will, because we had Lafreniere and boom. So that's a +5 on the first line. That's awesome. Even with Panarin's line fit not being too well. This is the part that really matters, honestly. Josh Norris and Lafreniere are going to be paired together for the foreseeable future, so that's perfect. Othman now fits on the second line, which is right where I want him to be. Zibanejad, not so much, and Michelli, not so much, but you know, this first line is +5 now. It's great. Hopefully Josh Norris can bump up his production a bit. And the third line with Hedel, Capo, Caco, and Will Cooley. So we'd like to see. Cooley's having a great year too. I mean, 18 points on the third line. That's really solid. And Filipino too. I'm pretty sure he's second in scoring on our team. Like, holy shit, man. Defense. So we got a plus. No, I just got trolled there. We really do need Fox to try and fit well in that first pair, because I don't plan on firing our coach, and obviously I don't plan on trading Adam Fox. So yeah, so that's a team. Apart from that, I think it's time to start simulating a bit. See if there's any fun games coming up in the schedule here. Before the trade deadline, do we have any good ones? Like, we got this game against Utah. Yeah, we're gonna try and slow simulate this one, just to see how Kreider's doing. I know they didn't re-sign. Oh boy, Mancini's out. It's a easy replacement though. What was I saying? I know they didn't re-sign Ryan Lindgren when we traded him to them. They actually let him walk to free agency, which, you know, I can't control that. I probably wouldn't have done that if I was the Utah GM, but I'm not, so there we go. Artemi Panarin's back for 1 year, so we don't have to worry about that. Robertson's back. Sogard accepts. That's awesome. So yeah, eventually we have to start thinking about what happens after Panarin, because, you know, he's great, but he's also 34. You know, we do have that playmaker in the AHL right now in Gabe Perreault. So, you know, we could move him. Or not move him. We could move to Gabe Perreault instead of Artemi Panarin, which, you know, in real life he's a lot better than he is in this game. So yeah. It's actually, let's kind of check on the AHL, see how they're doing. So Danil But and Gabe Perreault are both 81. That's great. Yeah, 36 goals. Or 36. 36 games played. 33 points. 10 goals, 16 assists. Like really solid seasons for both of them. EJ Emery's up to an 80 or 78. That's really solid. Put him on the first pair. This AHL team is actually really solid, I gotta say. So let's get all the way up to what the look at that. A little menu, a little calendar glitch there. Ever since this last update, man, this game has been brutal. Like menu lag like crazy. Just like very unpleasant to play this game right now. I hope they release like a patch or something to fix it, because it's borderline unplayable. Thankfully, I haven't had any crashes or anything like that, but it is so bad. Like I haven't played an NHL like this with so much lag, which is crazy because I'm playing on a Series X. Like I got the best Xbox and I'm still lagging. Like this is insane. But hopefully they fix it soon. But knowing EA, they won't. I'm kind of talking over us having an incredible record at the moment. Igor's got a 9.24. Like, holy shit. Let's kind of take a look, see who is playing well, see how Josh Norris is doing since that. Okay. Would you look at that? Matias Michelli has an X factor, and now the second line is a +5. All because of that, we have the +5 on the second line. That's great. Okay. Josh Norris, you know, he's still at 32 points. I mean, he's going to have a better year than he did last year, but hoping for a little bit more. Panarin, 32. Well, that's a really good season. And Lafreniere, yeah, it's really solid from those two. But yeah, no, chemistry's looking good on this team. Our third line chemistry even. Yeah, the third line is solid. Maybe we can upgrade on Will Cooley, but I really like Will Cooley, and I wanted to grow him. Like maybe with a few good seasons, but... So we were hoping to get 30 goals for Josh Norris here, but it's not looking like that's gonna happen. You know, especially with the 7.5 shooting percentage. Like that's really bad. As a sniper, you're kind of hoping for better. Chikrin, Adam Fox is crazy, and Shesterkin, of course. We know what to expect with him. But yeah, no, let's take a look at Utah's lines. I actually want to see how Kreider's doing. And they have a really good record as well. So, hey, he's on that first line. Cooley, Kreider, and Keller. Hayton, Gunther, and Lawson Krause. Pizzetta, Dvorak, Josh Doan, Essimont, Kevin Stenlin, and Tij Ginla make up their forward core. I guess that is a reason why they didn't re-sign Lindgren, as they have Simishev ready to go. So that's a solid decor and two all-right goalies. But yeah, no. Chris Kreider, 20 goals, 25 assists. Yeah, really solid season. I mean, they're playing good. I'd say that's a win-win for both teams. So let's hop into the slow sim, see what we can do. Alright, so Michelli opens the scoring against his old team. That's wonderful. Simulate the rest of this first period. Lafreniere, Josh Doan gets one. Second period here. So they explode for 3 goals in the second period. That's alright. Third period, see if we can come back here. Power play, Josh Norris. There we go. One close to 30. Want another power play? No. So any point for Josh Norris is a win here. I want him to to grow as much as he can. Like, he's only got, you know, not very much left in, yeah, okay, so we lost that game, but we're having, like, such a good season. I didn't really expand on that too much. 39, 14, and 2. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we're first in the league. We're first by a mile in our division. So the Oilers are 40, 12, and 5. Never mind. Okay, so we're second in the league. But, I mean, I can't be mad at that. Simulate all the way up to the trade deadline. Now, I don't really know if I'm going to make any moves. Miramanov. He's not bad. I have better than that, unfortunately. Or I guess fortunately. I'm not sure if we're going to make any moves at the trade deadline. Like, the only positions I can really see us upgrading from is maybe our two bottom pairing defensemen and Brodzinski, but apart from that, I like our team. But are you really going to trade for an entire bottom pair? Like, I guess I could, but I don't know if this is the all-in season just yet. Let's take a look here, though. So defense. Yeah, I mean, I could move Zach Jones. Because, I mean, next year we have E.J. Emery coming up for that bottom pair right D. And then we can upgrade on our left defenseman now and maybe get one that we can have for the foreseeable future. Let's take a look at that. Let's see if there's any defensemen on any teams that they want to trade. Because I'm not really in the mood for a short-sighted move. Like, if I'm gonna trade for somebody, I want them to be in our roster for at least 2 seasons, like at least this season and next season. Like, I don't really want to make any rentals. And like, I'd even be willing to pay a little bit more for a guy that's has a little bit more left in him than just a rental. So we're looking for a lefty. Nothing yet, man. The trade market is dry. Okay, so Wallman, these are all 1 year left. No. TVR, no. And not much. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, well, how about we'll go for sellers. Is there any sellers? Like, Calgary's a seller. Braden McNabb, I didn't see that. Oh my god, 2 years, 6.45. That's crazy. Chicago's a seller, but I doubt they're going to have any good defensemen on the block. Yeah, no. Minnesota's a seller. Kind of surprised they're a seller. Nothing there. San Jose, but I doubt it. Hey, they got Ryan Lindgren. Would you look at that? Grizzlick for 6.9. Oh my god. That's insane. I don't understand the AI GMs. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. You know what? I think we're gonna hold put. Like, this team is 44, 14, and 3. Clearly, we don't need to make any moves. We're still a good team. We're one of the best teams in the league. Man, Michelli has been really good for us. So happy we made that trade. Josh Norris. You know, he's you'd want more, but at least he's a plus. His shooting percentage has got up a little bit, so that's good. Dude, yeah, Perot's up to an 82. I don't even know where we play him next year. Even Danil Butz, like, I'm trying to think. So, like, obviously, I'd want these guys to be top 6 forwards in their prime. I feel like we can move Will Cooley down to the 4th line in place for Danil Butz. But Capo Caco, I'm kind of trying to mold him into like a penalty kill guy and a middle sixer. I don't know if he'd like being on the 4th line, because I know I don't want to play Perot on the 4th line. But like, what are we gonna do here? Because these guys are gonna make the jump next year. And we kind of got a plan for that. And Othman's already in the top 9, so, or the top 6. And he's having a really good season, so. Yeah. So we're not going to make any trades. Excuse me. We're going to stay put here. Simulate to the end of the season. See where we end up. Any other fun? Oh, so Ottawa. Yeah, we're gonna hop into this game against Ottawa. But yeah, no, I've liked the moves we made. Apart from Josh Norris, hopefully playing better next year. Lundstrom. I'm sure he's not that good. Yeah, he sucks. Apart from hoping for better production from Josh Norris, you know, there's not much I would have changed about the season. Like, we're almost 50 win mark here, and there's still a lot of games left to play. I say that, and we're going to keep on losing. As soon as I say we're close to the 50 win mark, we just lose. There we go. So 50, 16, and 4. I mean, yeah, I'm very happy with this performance. We win there against Utah, and here we are against Ottawa. So they have actually fallen off a bit as the season's progressed. But I mean, they're still in a wild card spot, so I say that, but they're still, I mean, not comfortably in a wild card spot. The Capitals and the Panthers are really close behind, but yeah, I mean, let's hop into this game, slow simulate it a bit. First period. Tim Stützle and Josh Norris scores against his old team. That's what we'd like to see. Second period here. Tied it up 3-3. Corey Perry's on this team, hey? Holy. Alright, in the third, we're going to slow simulate this. Power play for us. We don't score. Isaac Rosen makes it 4-3. Why is he on this team? Power play for New York. We don't score. 7 minutes left. Come on. Come on, Norris. Get one against your old team. Another one. 1 minute, and we lose. So 4-3 loss there against Ottawa. Actually, I do want to see their lines. See how Trocheck has been for them. Yeah, so he's playing with Ridley Gregg and Roslovic. You know, honestly, I kind of see why this team isn't that great. Their wingers aren't that good. Their defense is okay, apart from Sanderson and Shabbat. Yeah, I mean, hey man, they gotta sign a winger or something. Shesterkin still. I mean, I'd be surprised if he doesn't win the Vezina with numbers like that. Yeah, let's keep on simulating here. Let's get all the way to the end of the regular season and prepare for our playoff matchup. So I believe there's a chance. I was gonna say 60 wins, but that's definitely not possible. But 55 wins, I'd be happy with that too. Win there against Philadelphia, win against Detroit, win against Columbus. We got Carolina here. Loss against Carolina and a loss against the Leafs. But, you know, 55, 21, and 6. Cannot complain. Really solid season. Let's take a look at the stats here. So Panarin leading the way with 91 points. Adam Fox with 86. Wow. Lafreniere 79. Zibanejad, Michelli, and Josh Norris with 54. It's not bad. He finished with 20 goals. We continue to up his, his shooting percentage got a lot better as the season went on, so that's promising. We continue to up his shot frequency. I think he can definitely get to 30 goals. Yeah, for sure. Philip Hedl 54, really solid. Brennan Othman already a 26 goal scorer. Like, that is what we want to see. Chikrin 41 points, perfect. Like that, he's a plus 42. I mean, that signing looks really good right now. He'll probably get a boost just because he had such a good season. Capo Caco, 45 points, 84 overall. Like, that's what we like to see. Will Cooley, did he jump at all? No, he didn't jump. That's what I mean. Like, if he's not going to jump in overall, I'd rather have Daniil Butt on that third line next year. Yeah. Okay. Well, really solid. And Igor, amazing stats. Not surprising. Let's see. Who is Vezina candidates? Okay, so it's probably going to be Igor. Yeah, I mean, 70 games, 9-2-0. The only person would be Freddie. That's pretty close, but we have way more wins. It's probably going to be Igor as Vezina. So let's see if we can try and get any more scheme fits. I don't know if it updates at the season end, but let's take a look here. Okay, so it does. Too bad Adam Fox doesn't want to, because our defensive scheme fits aren't really that great. I mean, we don't need Panarin to change. We already got a +5 on the first line. I'm not really concerned about that. I guess we'll try to get Capo Caco on the third line. He doesn't want to. Alright, and then Philip Hedl. I know he needs to change his scheme fit as well. Tough. Oh well. Alrighty. So, that's about it for the regular season. Let's advance and see who we're facing in the first round. I think it's going to be... I don't want to spoil it, but we'll see. Can the season end, please? There we go. Alright, the Washington Capitals. So, I mean, let's take a look at the lines here, but I'm not mad with that matchup at all. You know, obviously they got Ovechkin, Strome, Tom Wilson, McMichael, which, I mean, best fantasy pickup ever. I mean, I think I drafted him second last in a 20-man league. Bro is performing. Pierre-Luc Dubois. So they have Nick Schmaltz. So, I mean, whoa. Utah traded Schmaltz. Who did they get back? Can I see that real quick? Who did they get back? Okay, I don't know. I'm sure they got something back, but... Okay, that's kind of cool. Anyways, back to the team we're playing. Sonny Milano, Henrik Lapierre, and Ryan Leonard. So they're embracing the youth here in Washington, especially with Miroshchenko on the fourth line. Yeah, no, I mean, this is pretty much exactly what I expected from them. But in saying that, they have a lot of experience. Obviously, I'm sure Ovi scored like 60 goals. Okay, no, 41. He beat Ovechkin's. He beat Gretzky's record in this universe, so that's pretty fun. But yeah, I mean, overall, I don't want to say I can't say I'm very scared of that team, but it's EA, it's simulation. Who knows what happens? So yeah, we're not gonna take them on in this video, but that is about it. Yeah, I mean, great season overall from us. I got nothing but praise for these guys. So yeah, thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna take on the Washington Capitals and see what happens in the rest of the playoffs, and maybe do the draft. Depends how quickly we get eliminated here, but or you know, if we win the Stanley Cup, I don't know if we'll be doing the draft in the next video, but we'll see. Hey, all right. Well, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.